How are
Very
y'all
good.
doing?
I feel like I'm popping off my head. Let me get my
Hi,
right.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good because this is my season. This is my y'all see I'll be dressing to the nines
Oh,
now.
got our Eagles on.
Yeah, this is
Our Eagles fly.
yeah, I'm ready to fly, y'all. So it's my season. And I was just saying to Keith, I was like, I just love this time of the year because every Sunday, even if it's the Eagles are not playing, we look at football together. We do a lot more during the football season. I mean, we do stuff together, but you know what I mean? That's
Hmm.
like we drawn at the hip and we kind of exclude people because you don't want to come around to these diehard Eagles fan like in my house. So if anything going on, don't invite yourself because you can come because I love y'all, but just be ready for what goes on during
On
football.
football season. Okay.
All
So,
right, long as we've been warned.
We do.
I guess that goes to your question, Keisha. Today, me and Keith are very compatible when it comes to down to sports. Very compatible. So I think that's a plus. But go ahead, Keisha. Tell us what the
Right.
um,
So, our topic for today is love versus compatibility. So, we want to know what's more important for a lasting relationship or a relationship that can thrive. Can it thrive with one without the other?
ooh.
So, love versus compatibility. So, okay, I will start off with my thoughts. I think that
Yeah.
in a relationship, I think that, of course, you got to have love first, to me. And then you can walk your way into compatibility because you don't know if you're compatible really with someone until you spend a whole lot of time. Not saying you're going to agree, but your goals, your thoughts, you're basically moving in the same direction.
Okay.
That's my thought about it. I don't know.
If I had to pick one, you forced me to pick one.
Okay.
Pick one. I would say I'd rather be compatible than to be in love.
Okay.
Because sometimes, I was married for a long time. And
Mhm.
sometimes my love was very different than it was when it started.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Mhm.
love you, but you know, some of the things we weren't compatible after a while. We outgrew each other. So
I was getting
I
ready.
could I could love you from a distance and I could love you and not be married to you, but I have to be compatible with you.
I kind of agree with I mean I agree with both of y'all. I think that love will hold you for a minute, but I think if you're not compatible, you will fall out of love. I'm just being honest. I
That's a
think
good way to say it.
I think you'll fall out of love. I think that because of the lack of compatibility will cause conflict. And too much conflict in a relationship will eventually wear down the relationship. So I see what you both are saying. But I want to be compatible because I think I'll just naturally love you. I think it'll go together. You see what I'm saying? Because we're compatible. Every day are we gonna be in love? No, that's a whole different thing. But I will always love you. You know what I mean? And the compatibility is, I guess, the seal the deal. Because if we don't get along in the area of compromising and getting to the same kind of similar goals, we're gonna be like this. You see what I'm saying? Now, do I know people like that? Yeah, I do. I
That's
do.
like your point about the sports. I mean, they're being compatible and sharing that all that whole time from now to February.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
you imagine not having anything in common all that time?
It would get on your effing nerves, excuse me.
Yeah, you would be like, you doing this again? Like,
You know what I mean? Can't we go do something? Because you're going to want to do what you want to do too. You want to do things that you can do together. So if and that was a good thing because we love the same team. You know what I mean? And Keith is from the South. You know what I mean? But he loves the same team. He just enjoyed them because he met me. He loved them before he knew me.
and
So
you led with we shut people out. Like how hot is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just you and me because you got
Well, can't you love a person enough to say, you know what, we're kind of different, and they kind of go on their own thing. But I love that person anyway, even though we might not have the same hobbies or we don't necessarily like the same thing, but we love each other. But we're in two different. Will that make a difference?
It
I
does.
think that if you break down compatibility, that's where you get into those levels. You see what I'm saying? Because there ain't no way you gonna like everything that your partner do. You see what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
think that when it comes down to what keeps you happy is what makes you compatible. You see what I'm saying? The lack of that, I think that, like I said, I don't know, because I just felt like in my whole life, even people that I was just like, oh, I'm just so in love with them. I I outgrew love. You know what I mean? Because we was not striving, and I guess it goes down to what you really want out of life. We wasn't striving for the same thing. If you kind of the person that you'll take the nickel and you happy with that, that's not gonna work with me. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I'm gonna outgrow you. And when I outgrow you, because I'm always thinking, and what's the next move? And if you just not look, you ain't gotta be me, but you gotta be able to support what I'm doing and not sit there like you're a nonverbal person. Because that's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna work.
Yeah. I think I held on to my marriage longer because we were compatible.
Mm-hmm.
Because after a while, he got on my nerves. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the love faded, but the compatibility, as far as
Exactly.
have fun with that person, I can talk to that person. But I'm
Exactly.
not in love with that person.
They knew me so well. You know what I'm saying? It was just
Mhm.
major for me.
This is really deep because I think that when people hear this episode, it will make them think. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, I do know people who say they love their mate, but they're not compatible with them.
Compatible.
They're not
Yeah.
compatible.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And
It
so
happens more than you think.
yeah, I agree.
More than you think.
And please excuse me because I'm not trying to offend anybody because everybody don't run to the divorce court when you just say we not there together. And I think people just get in their way and they're happy with whatever their situation is, and that's nothing wrong with that. Whatever you choose to do is your business. I'm just saying personally for me, I think I've looked for somebody like my husband my whole life. You know what I mean? Because I don't have to feel that there's some unknown going on in his head that I'm not doing for him or so on and so on because we're compatible. You see what I'm saying? Now, are we polar opposites? Yes.
Yeah, you could be opposite and
You know
be
what I'm saying?
compatible.
We compatible, we polar opposite because like, I'm with the get down and he like, stop that over there. You know what I mean?
But
So
isn't that what makes you compatible?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Because he know he if
So
my
you can be different and be compatible.
no,
Yes.
he
Yeah.
Yes.
in like night and day.
Like
We
we don't both need to be screaming and yelling. One of us need to be calm.
Because somebody got to be there to get the bail money to get you.
Yeah, somebody got to be able.
Somebody
But
have to be yin to my yang.
that's why they got.
Yeah.
That's what makes you compatible. Like
Yeah.
we not both up the deep end. We not both spending all the money, and we dog going out on the floor on the street because ain't nobody paying the bill. Somebody got to pay the bill.
Boom. There. So that's what I'm saying. When I think about, we had something happen where our reservations wasn't right. I was with some friends, and I had called this place all week just to confirm, make sure. So when I get there, oh no, we don't do that. We don't honor that. So now I'm ready to click my earrings off and go. My girlfriend's laughed. She said, "I watched Keith step to the back and look at you from the wall." Because he know why she said why you look like you was gonna leap over the desk. He was looking like if it gets there, I'm just gonna have to pull her back. But that's something that he's used to. He don't throw it in my face like, why did you go out there doing it? He know. He know it's just like that's the way she's gonna come. So
That just happened when we were out recently. Keisha, you didn't notice it. She was ready to be tied because we were looking for a seat, remember?
Oh, okay.
And he came in and just smoothed it over. He was just like, it's okay.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So that's what I'm saying. That we different, but we're very compatible because, like I said, I need somebody. If somebody gonna help fuel on what I'm getting ready to do, I don't know how long that's gonna work because we both gonna be in trouble.
Exactly.
And somebody got to be the voice of reason somewhere. I'm not to say that I'm a nut or something like that, but I know I can go to 1,000. Because I can go to 1,000, I need the person who always leveled that at 0. You see what I'm saying? And that works. But I do know people who are not compatible whatsoever. Like somebody is the ruler of the house. There's no and they can't show who they really are. I think
That's not fun. You can't live and not be free in your own spot.
girl, you would be shocked.
No, I'm not shocked because I know some people.
No. You have to be free. If you can't be yourself at your house,
Yeah, if you can't have peace in your house, forget it.
yeah.
Come in your house, you become cellmate number 8.
What about people who say, I just like that person. We do a lot of things, but I'm not in love with that person. I mean, starting out in the beginning. How long do you think that's gonna last?
If somebody say that again.
Say for instance, I like the person.
Mm-hmm.
I married the person that I like,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily who I love, but who I'm compatible with, or people that say that. What do you think about that? Do you think that would make a lasting relationship?
I hear that a lot of times, but I think that some people kind of fool themselves into that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's other arms growing off of that. You see what I'm saying? They fool themselves because if you look deep in what they really saying, come on, y'all, who the hell say something like that?
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I know it sounds crazy.
Why you say it then? Why do you say it?
Well, you know why? I know it does sound crazy. It does.
Okay.
But first of all, I don't think we should build a relationship off a like. Because I like grandma. You know what I'm saying? So that sounds kind of crazy. But I have great partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't always have to be love, but it's respect. There's a whole lot of other things that go on. And if we got the same goals and the same morals and the same standards, I think we could work on it. I mean, I really do. I really think, I know Kim looking at me like I'm crazy.
No. I think that if I wasn't married and like for some reason I became single, I don't think I would be looking for love. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's the first time. This time I want to do it different. I don't need to love you.
I'm looking for benefits. I mean,
I need a partner.
yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm looking for benefits. I'm not trying to help you on your war journey. That's not going to help. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. If you know that BS about what you bring to the table, you better bring the whole dining room set because I'm just saying I don't have no time to waste with you. So if it's going to be like that, I just need to be by myself. I'm just yeah. So you can't call me a gold digger because you can't call you a gold digger or you a gold digger. You make your own money.
I'm bringing my own stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think that at this position in our lives, yeah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. So what you said, Celeste, I totally agree. So
that's where I'm leaning towards at this point.
I don't want no liabilities. I don't want anything like that. Because sometimes love could be a liability. I'm gonna be honest.
I be messed around and fall in love with a broke nigga. I mean, I can't. A broke nigga
laying up on the couch when you get home from work. You know what I mean?
With Tyrone.
Think about it. It's not going to treat you now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't look. I'm just saying I'm not an asexual person, but that don't drive anything. I'm just talking about what we got to work on, where we trying to get to. We trying to build for retirement, all these things like that. If that's not a part of your mind, you talk about. I just want to smooth and love you. Please leave.
No.
Please leave. I don't really want to deal with that. So I'm just saying,
So what we're finding out is that it really changes with where you are in life, how old you are, and basically in the life stages, the stages you have been through, or what you need more, what you deem more important to you. Nothing is right or wrong. It's just what you deem.
I'm not trying to be a hero for nobody. Superhero, Batman, Wonder
I ain't trying to save. That's what you want to say. You don't want to save. You don't want to save a hoe. I ain't in none of them tribes. I ain't trying to save a hoe. No.
Am I wrong? Are you anxious? Nope. Are you in this need for anything? No. At this point, you got to come with your A+ game because Why would I just make my life indifferent? You know what I mean? Or try to force myself to be compatible with you.
Yeah,
Hell,
no
I'm
more
tired of
liabilities.
hurting. It ain't too many more days for us, like, I mean, years and stuff. We ain't got another 50 years. If we do, by the time we get 99, you won't even know who that person is. So I'm just saying,
Exactly.
I don't have no liability time. I can't take no more.
right.
Because everything I got going to my kids anyway.
And look, I got grown kids. All of us got grown kids. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Look, I'm just keeping my eye on y'all to make sure y'all are finding your happiness in life. You know what I mean? But you still gonna make your own decisions. As far as me, no,
Mhm.
not doing anything. Good episode.
Yeah,
Yes.
really good. Really
So,
good.
look, cause I didn't even know where this was going, but
I
this is
told on myself.
deep. Well, I hope you ain't nobody looking at this that know you. Now they know the look. They know the deal now.
I am really, really clear with it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a walking billboard. Look, what's love got to do with it? I ain't had time for that. Yeah.
Thoughts.
Well, I thought this was going to go a different way, but I'm glad to know that it's okay for it to change and me not feel like, I'm giving up on love. I'm not giving up on love. I need to figure out what's best for me, and what's best for me is somebody I'm compatible with and somebody I can share same morals and standards with, and it just works for me. Just
I
works.
Keisha.
Let's see. Final thoughts. Um, I think both are important, and it is really great if you can find if you can have love and compatibility. So
I agree. I agree. Great episode. My final thought is, do what's best for you. I mean, do
mhm.
what makes you happy. Because if you need both, hats off to you, sister. If you
Mm,
just one, choose one. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's gonna be something that you have to compromise with. Bottom
mm.
line. So, all right. So joining me on the porch tonight.
It's your girl Celeste.
And it's your girl Keisha.
And I'm your girl, Kimmy. Join us next Wednesday when we drop a new episode. Have a wonderful week on purpose, and we'll see you then. Take care.